Hi, this is Steve Castle with Castle Real Estate Group, bringing you this month's market update. In this update, we're going to talk about the effects of COVID on the real estate market and how that impacts you if you're a buyer or a seller. Since the middle of March, when the pandemic really began to affect us here in Arizona, I've been getting lots of questions about how this is impacting the market. If you would have asked me then what I thought the market would look like today, I never would have guessed that we'd be sitting where we are at this moment. From the middle of March, when shelter in place started to take hold, through about the middle to end of April, we did actually see a reduction in both pending and closed sales, as well as a slight uptick in active listings. With the reopening of the economy, we've seen a dramatic reversal in those trends. In fact, from the middle of May through the middle of June, we've seen an increase in both pending and closed sales, as well as a massive decrease in the amount of active listings currently available in the market. Active listings are down from mid-May at about 13,000 to the middle of June at just over 9,700. Pending sales during that same time period are up from 6,700 in mid-May to about 8,400 as of mid-June. And closed sales are up from just over 7,000 in mid-May to over 8,400 by mid-June. In our industry, a common way to measure supply and demand is something we call month supply. What that number tells us is how long it would take to deplete our current active listing inventory if no additional homes came on the market. So, the lower that number, the higher demand it is for buyers relative to the amount of active listings available for sale. In March, we were sitting about a 2-month supply of inventory, and that number spiked up slightly to about 2.7 months supply in about mid-May. In June, however, we had reversed that trend and we were down to a 1.9 month supply of inventory. So what does that all mean if you're looking to buy or sell? If you're a buyer right now, you're getting the benefit of incredibly low interest rates. In fact, most of our clients are closing on their loans somewhere between a 2.7 and 3% interest rate, which is fantastic and historically low. However, those rates, combined with rising rents in the Phoenix metro area, have driven many previous renters to look to buy in this market. In the low to moderate price range, most of our clients have come to expect that they might be in a multiple offer situation. However, many of our luxury home clients are not expecting that, and they are surprised to see that a properly priced home well into the millions is still receiving multiple offers in many cases. If you're a buyer, you should be prepared for this possibility, and you should be prepared to put your best foot forward when making an offer. Many of our clients have had success writing a personal letter and even attaching a photo to help make a connection with the seller. These small details can make a huge impact, and when there's multiple offers, it can put you at the top of the pack. Other factors can be things like accommodating the seller's preferred closing date, putting up strong earnest money, showing a strong down payment, and not asking the seller for concessions. In general, if you position yourself and your offer as capable of closing and the least amount of hassle for the seller, there's a good chance your offer will be the one that wins in the end. If you're a seller, this probably all sounds like great news, and it is. High buyer demand and low inventory has really put sellers in the driver's seat. While the market is extremely hot, we are starting to see some signs of sellers pricing way outside of the current conditions. The result of this is homes that are sitting on the market for just a little bit longer, necessary price reductions, and ultimately it's resulting in those sellers having to take less for the home than they would have had they properly strategized from the very beginning. If you decide to sell your home in this current environment, make sure that the home is properly priced from the beginning. Make sure that you put your best foot forward when showing it, and make it accessible as possible for any potential buyers. After that, let the market take care of the rest. As always, we'd love to talk to you. Please feel free to reach out if you have questions, concerns, or you just like a little advice. Feel free to reach out by text, call, or you can check us out at castlegroupaz.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves.